Hey everybody, it's your friend here again, Judas. Like as promised, this is another review. We're going to do this one on deodorants. So I have a range of men's deodorants and female deodorants. So what we'll do, I'm going to cover the range of the men's deodorants first. Um, like every Christmas, every birthday, people normally get like little gift sets like the bench ones. We have the top man ones. And we have the Lynx one, like everyone gets for Christmas, because they come in special offers. I find that the Lynx range, yeah, it's been around for a long time. They have made a name for themselves, which is quite good, which has always been the Africa one, which has always been the quite well known. Um, I don't find these as effective on myself personally. I would quickly put these on if I was just running to the shop for some bread and milk or something, but I personally wouldn't use it if I was going for a night out or if I was going out to work or anything like that. I personally wouldn't use these ones. The best thing that I found the use for the Lynx and the Top Man one and the Bench one, if you suffer like with IBS like I do, you get tremendous wind, and it's honestly, I feel sometimes like I've got enough gas to fill a hot air balloon sometimes, and sometimes it reeks. So when you do lift up your leg and have a fart, I find these better to cover up the smell rather than the air fresheners that you can get for your home. I think these are better actually for covering up the stench of a fart or a burp. It's actually they're actually quite good to get rid of the smell very effectively and quickly actually. So yeah, like I don't use men's deodorants that very often except from when I'm farting. Hopefully not today anyway. Um, so moving on to the female range. Now I've been using a female deodorants for quite some time now, which was introduced to me by my partner as well. Which I thought, why would a male want to use female deodorants? I mean, it's for females, for Christ's sakes. But yeah, again, I'm a goddamn homo. Let's just try anything. I'll try anything once. Look at me, I got addicted, and now I'm a homosexual. So, yeah. What I tend to use first is what I find effectively. I love this Sure motion sense. I love the rub-on ones first, the roller ones first. I like to use this one, then I like to dry it off with the top off, obviously, and I just sit there and I move my arms about so some air can get into the armpits. And then I like to apply the Vaseline Double Invisible. Um, a thing with this is sometimes, well, this one seems to, it tells you that there's no white marks. It prevents stains and stuff. It does tend to stain that little bit, but not enough that you can see. But that's the stuff that I can see anyway. But these ones that are the ones that I find that are very, very effective for me, and these ones tend to keep me fresh quite all day. I usually have one of these in my bag as well in case I need a top up. But mind you, I suppose you could do that with the men's range as well with the Lynx, but I just personally, I'd rather use that to cover up a fart with. So, yes, I would give. I personally prefer to use these ones because they tend to last longer. I tend to feel more fresher with these ones during the days. I have used this one, the Sure Motion Sense. If you do want white marks on your tops, then this is the one that you want to use. This is a full can. I went out and bought it specifically for this video. Um, God knows what Mrs. Doubtfire would think. Oh, don't know, poor Doubto knows. But yeah, this one has a really nice fragrance as well. But at the same time, like it's when you're walking down the street, no one really tends to smell the deodorant. It's more of the aftershaves that they smell. But between female ranges, you put the female range on, you can smell the male aftershave better than you can from the Lynx range, or in fact the Bench range, or the Top Man range. So I tend to use more of these ones than anything else. Excuse me. But yeah, this is my recommendation anyway. The Vaseline Double Invisible and the Sure Invisible Aqua. I really love, enjoy using these ones. I mean, I think this one's like £1.89 or £1.69 from Savers. It's, I mean, cheap as chips. I mean, like I say, I mean, sometimes you go down the high street and you can walk past someone and you think, my fucking God, you reek of absolute shit. Why the hell are you going to be smelling like that? I mean, this is why Poundland and places like this, I mean, they're there to offer you cheap deodorants. So, I mean, there's really no excuse for no one to buy any deodorant, or in fact, even wash your bloody fucking clothes and wash your hair. But yeah, I mean, it's always good. Oh, sorry, no, the computer just moved there for a minute. Sorry about that. But yeah, as I said, I prefer to use the women's range of the Vaseline Double Invisible and the Sure Invisible Aqua. What it is, you roll this one on first. I personally like to let it dry first. Once that's dry, I like to spray this underneath the armpits and all over the torso area. And I find this one obviously very effective. I have never had any problems with this one so far. But I don't know if anyone's recently seen on television, just let me grab it just now. It's a women's one again. And I'll tell you something, this one was the bee's knees until a little incident occurred. It is called the Mitchum Ultimate Gel, okay? So this is it here, the Mitchum Ultimate Gel. We use this one for work, and I'll tell you something. I did not sweat one bit in work with this on, not one bit. Right now, before the incident happened, I would give this a 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. It is brilliant. I mean, it just kept me dry all day. There was no sweatiness. My clothes didn't look damp. It didn't look... I just felt fresh all day because of the women's one. I mean, like I say, I'm a big fat homo. I'll try anything once. I mean, but this one was the absolute best one. But there is a but. If you do really, I mean, how can you explain it? Well, when you go and buy yourself something nice and you think, this is great, I'm going to use this for a night out, and I'm going to put the Mitchum Ultimate Gel on because I'm not going to sweat with this on all night. So, yeah, my partner used it, put it on, thought, yeah, never sweated all night, not one little bit whatsoever. So if you just give me 1 second, guys. So I strongly recommend not to use the Mitchum Ultimate Gel on new clothes because you can have the result of this on your clothes. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I will take some photographs if anybody requires. I mean, it's like stained ever so slightly, but it is noticeable. I don't know why it's not so noticeable on the camera. It really does stain your clothes. I mean, if you can see at the back here, yeah, you can see that one. Obviously, that's when he's went and put his top on and it's rubbed off, and it's actually stained the clothes. And it's stained underneath the arms, and it has done with this one as well, which I think you might be able to see on this one here. Yeah, you can. I mean, I've tried everything to try and get it out. I've tried Vanish, I've tried everything. So, yeah, I mean, just use this one for work. If it's just a scabby old uniform that you're going to use, I'd strongly recommend using the Mitchum Ultimate Gel for 48-hour protection. This one is absolutely great to keep you dry, but is unfriendly to your fabrics, especially with new stuff as well. But when we had to go and complain about this, because those two tops, as I just shown you, were a birthday gift for my partner, and when we called the number, which is on the back here, it's an 0800 number, so oh fine, it's free, we'll give it a call, pick up the phone, and we get this bloody accent from Texas, and like, what the fucking hell is this? She couldn't understand a fucking word we were saying. I had to write everything down in an email so she could just fucking understand me now. To me, I thought, what the hell? This product's actually a part of the Revlon group. The Revlon group. And fair play to them, they actually did reimburse us the whole money of the tops that were stained. But as I said, I would use this only for work purposes. If you've got something on that you're not bothered about getting stained, whatnot, use the Mitchum gel because it does keep you exceedingly very dry throughout the whole day until you need to come back and have a wash. Um, but personally, for myself, it's got to be the Sure roll-on and it's got to be the Vaseline Double Invisible for me personally. Um, Also, I'd like to put in thanks to everybody who subscribed to my channel. A whole 10 subscribers, sorry. Thank you very much. I mean, it's going up and up at least by a little bit. I mean, for fuck's sake. Um, and 127 views on the other video, which is quite good as well, because clearly I've not got a fucking clue how this shit works. 30 years old and I still can't use this fucking computer still. I can't, as I said, this is going to be back to front to you until someone shows me or teaches me how to do it to get everything correct and proper. But yeah, I mean, as far as deodorants go, yeah, definitely these are the ones that I personally like to use, is the Vaseline and the Sure, because the combinations of the two just work perfectly with each other, which is really good. And like I say, the links, the bench, and the top man are good for covering up your farts. Especially if someone's just coming in, like, fuck, I've just had a massive fart there because I've had a Vindaloo for the night before. Shh, spray that away, it's gone. Maybe crack open a window as well, just in case you've just stuck it to the furniture as well. But that's it, my lovelies. So if anybody's got any ideas or anything else they'd like me to review, I'm more than happy to do it. Indeed, but that's all about, I mean, that's all I can say really. Um, but thanks for tuning in to watch this video, guys. I'm really happy that well, at least 100 people have viewed the video and passed it on. I'm going to be advertising it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me on them as much as you can. Subscribe to the channel, guys. If you have any ideas that you want me to review or anything in general that you want me to review, like I did with the holiday one, there'll be an update on that one as soon as I hear anything that comes back from them. Also, I'll be doing a Stun Master review as well in the middle of October. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Judas out.